Welcome to MyProjectBazaar. The project title is a computational dynamic test model for user authorization. The abstract is the development of authorization mechanism for secured information access by a large community of users in an open environment is an important problem in the ever-growing internet world. In this paper, we are proposing a computational dynamic test model for user authorization rooted in finding from the social science. Unlike most existing computational trust model, this model distinguishes the trusting beliefs in the integrity from that in the competency in different contexts and the account for subjectivity in the evaluation of the particular trustee by the different trusters. The simulation studies were conducted to comparing the performance of the proposed integrity belief model with the other trust model from the literature for a different user behavior patterns. Nowadays, the security and the privacy issues take a major role in a multi-agent system. Mostly, multi-agent systems are open and dynamic in nature. This nature surely introduces a problem by providing a secure communication. The existing approaches integrates context in the trust computation. Their application is limited specific domains. In this paper, the system proposed is integrity belief model. The proposed method compared with the other trust model, the proposed system achieving the high performance. The proposed system distinguishes a trust belief in the integrity form, that is competency. In data flow diagram, in registration, both the truster and the trustees are register their details with the username and the password, and in the login page, they are using their username and password to log in into it, and the truster choosing any one of the services provided by the service. There are banking and the consulting. By the response of the servers, the user giving their trusting beliefs into the servers. By using the trusting belief values, the server calculating the trusting belief value using the trust model. In the trust model, we building it and testing, and we creating a global and the local profiles. And then in the competency belief, the truster has a one integrity trust where trust is in all the contexts. If the trustee disappoint the truster, the misbehaving lower the truster integrity belief in him. For integrity trust, context need not to be distinguished. The competency trust is context independent, and we calculating the estimation of belief. The length of the confidence interval is used as a association predictable. This method assumes the observation was drawn from normal distribution. This assumption may not hold, and the result may be misleading. They check whether the assumption is valid or not. Then we estimated based on the prior assumption. It is a second estimator. Instead of estimating the each del mu and the CA based on prior assumption about the distribution of the clusters, this method uses a second estimation of standard deviation instead of estimating each del mu and the C1. This method based on the assumption and use them to estimate it. This approach is named as competency reputation evaluation based on assumptions, CRE-A. From that, we find out in the integrity belief of the user to the truster values about the trustee. Readme. The project title is a computational trust model for user authorization. Just clicking the image and register. First register the user first name, mobile number, and enter the email ID. Then enter the password. Then confirm password. Then submit. Then it registers successfully in the databases. Then enter the username and password to login. The username is ABC and then password, then login. And we are providing two types of services. The first one is banking and the second one is consulting. First clicking the banking. Here we enter the username and the account number, checking the bank details. Enter the username and enter the account number and submit. It is valid. So the account user details is viewing. Then find out the response time. The response time is in the form of milliseconds. For feedback, click the images. Then we find out in the trust model. Select any one of the response, high speed response, average speed response, depending upon the server response. Here we are choosing average. The response is better, and you're calculating the trust model 85, and the average trust model is calculated 22, and the overall is 102. Then we represent in the pictorial form. And then consulting. Enter the name. Type the reason. Then submit. Select the degree we are going to do. Then enter the department and select the country for distance education. Not available country, not available department, so we entering some other. Search. This department is available, so it's moving and giving the details about the country and their institute and the available seats, amounts and the features for the institute. Then here also we calculating the response time, and in estimation average believed, and estimating the mean and variance. Average believed in the response we are calculating, and 0, and the overall is 8. In the pictorial form, user believe and the percentage. We are find outing the trust value by the user command. Thank you.